It was Thursday, 22nd of May, 2025. I woke up with existential dread in the air. Things felt different. The sun didn't seem as bright. The birds didn't sound the same. What happened last night changed everything, and I'm struggling to come to terms with it. It reminds me of how I felt post 9/11. After that, the world was never the same. My God, this is how our parents must have felt after Princess Diana died. You know, a part of me knew this day would come, I swear. And I knew it would affect me, but I had no idea it would to this extent. I kept rationalising things by telling myself, I've got a healthy family. I'm able to provide for them. I've got a garden the size of Hyde Park. My kids go to bed each night with full bellies. My kids, fuck. I didn't even know what to say to them that morning. I'm not a man of religion, but I felt like praying for the strength to endure this. Because either way, I had to find a way to come to terms with the fact that Spurs won a fucking trophy. What the fuck do you even do with that? Being a football fan is absurd. It's irrational. It's fucking mental. And it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't align with how we behave in normal society. In fact, football fans take the how to behave like a normal human being memo, wipe their asses with it and flush it down the toilet, along with non-biodegradable wet wipes just to make sure it blocks everything. Football gives you hope, even when there is none, especially when there is none. You look at a team sitting 14th in the league with a defence that parts like the Red Sea and still think, yeah, we're only one good transfer away, you know what I mean, bruv? You're not a fan anymore, you're in a long-term relationship with disappointment, convincing yourself it'll change. At its core, football fandom is tribal, and tribalism is ancient. It's embedded into our DNA. We could all moan about it if we want, but the fact is, as a species, we wouldn't even be here without it. We evolved to protect our group, distrust others, and occasionally cave someone's head in for wearing the wrong fucking colours. All that sounds a bit familiar, don't it? Oh right, yeah, how can we forget? But the trait doesn't just fuck off because we decided to create civil society, so what did we do with it? Put it in a box and hope it doesn't resurface? I'll tell you exactly what we did with it. We invented football is what we fucking did with it. Sport in general is a healthy way of practicing our innate caveman desires to be tribal. Now, instead of war, we've got 60,000 people screaming abuse at a referee because a man didn't fall over convincingly enough after having his man bun pulled. That, folks, is what I call progress. Of course, sometimes we take it too far. Grown men fighting in the streets over a team they don't play for, defending the honour of millionaires who wouldn't even recognise them if they were on fire. And we don't just support teams, we categorise each other. Arsenal fans? Deluded. Spurs fans? Deluded and confused. Man United fans? Still living in 2008. Man City fans? Financially doped Labradors. We talk about each other like we're different species, like David Attenborough's about to narrate it. Here we see the Man United fan still clinging to past glory despite overwhelming evidence that it's not coming back. And then there's the logic of who we support. You've got to support your local team, innit? Why? Because I came out of a specific postcode. That's it. That's the system. I didn't choose this. This was assigned to me, like a fucking Hogwarts house. And we're fully committed. You've got grown men, fully grown adults with mortgages, back pain and gum disease who have hemorrhoids older than the players on the back of their shirts, walking around in full kit like they're about to come off the bench. And beyond all this bollocks, there's something else. Competition. That little bit of violence we don't like to admit is still there. Football gives it a place to go. Instead of fighting each other, we shout at strangers and call it entertainment, which, to be fair, is progress. Football makes us miserable. It consumes our time, our energy, sometimes our entire personality. So why do we do it? Why do we put ourselves through it all? Because amongst the misery, the humiliation, the 8-2 batterings, there are moments, rare, beautiful, completely blissful moments where everything clicks, and for those few seconds, in that very moment, nothing else in life exists. Not your job, not your stress, not your problems, not even your kids. Whoops. Sorry about that, kids. Don't know what happened there. Just that moment, and it might come only once every 10 years, 20, maybe even 50 fucking years. But when it does come, my God, it's worth all of it. Because being a football fan is absurd. It's irrational. It's fucking mental. It doesn't even make sense. But I say, as football fans, it's our job to be hopeful. It's our job to dream, to be irrational, to be deluded, to believe, even in the absence of anything realistic to believe in. Because life is boring, it's full of rules, it's full of please and thank yous, full of emails, meetings and... Tony, could you please submit that quarterly financial forecast by close of play Friday? But as football fans, all those rules fuck right off. They don't belong here. Not in this world, mate. And I say to our tribalism DNA, we fucking activate you, bruv. We give you permission to resurface, and motherfucker, don't you look back. Don't tell me it's impossible. Our chance of winning the title, 500 to 1 you say? Fucking great odds for any football fans. We'll take it, we'll run with it, we'll smother it with all the deluded bullshit, and my God, we will hope, fucking hope, until it fucking kills us. And fuck me, I wouldn't want it any other way. This is our space to be irrational, to hope to see our team rise from the pile of shite and give us that moment. That's why we do it, and that's why we'll never stop. Now go out there, be as absurdly irrational as you can, and fucking dream, will ya? Football. Bloody hell.